consider Mahogany more of a brown or red? Because I always think of Mahogany with brown, but this looks like a red to me. Anywho, where should we put this? Excuse me. I think we should finish this one out first because obviously we've been doing that as opposed to the other one. So where should we put this for? Maybe I'll do here and then here and then here and then here and then here. Okay, yeah. And I don't know about y'all, but I've said this before and I'll say it again. I love the sound of colored pencils on paper. I think I like the sound of paintbrushes on canvases as well, but I feel like this might be even better for me, or maybe it just depends on my mood. You know what? Whenever I talk about my favorite, like, well, not whenever, I don't really talk about ASMR much outside of doing my videos, but I'm talking to somebody I was talking to somebody yesterday who's, I asked what their favorite ASMR trigger was, and they have like the same top two as me. My main usual top two ASMR triggers are tongue clicking and hand movements, even though I don't like do tongue clicking much, but also I don't do a lot of hand movements. I'm more, like, I'm visual but not visual in the sense of like the hand movements. In my own personal ASMR style that I do. And other persons have the same thing, but also like sometimes my favorite ASMR can, like, those are my like go-tos, but what my favorite ASMR style or trigger is at that any given moment could be different from even 10 minutes prior. It just really depends on my mood. Sometimes I can, I'll be watching something because it's like, okay, I feel like this will be what triggers me to get tingles or really relaxes me. And so I'm so bad at multitasking, I'm sorry. What am I trying to say? Who knows? And then I was gonna say something else on top of that too. Oh yeah, I'll be watching something that will be like, because I know that it'll give me tingles or it'll relax me. But then like 10 minutes later, I'll be like, okay, well, I need a new trigger now because this one isn't like giving me tingles or anything. I'll be like, oh, I know it's this one, or it might be this one. And usually my intuition, I'm able to then get tingles. Sometimes I'm not able to, like, at first I'll get tingles. It's easier to get tingles once you get them, but sometimes I just cannot. I was watching my tried and true ASMR, Alyssa ASMR, ASMR Alyssa. I always get that confused. But anyway, I was watching her, and I did get tingles this morning, but then after that I just put her on to relax, and fall asleep because I need to take a nap. I didn't get as good of sleep last night, which has been my life lately. But let me tell you, I used to get so annoyed when I wouldn't be able to get tingles from ASMR, but now I don't mind because I know it's gonna at least relax me. Well, sometimes ASMR, like, that's why I like just watching ASMR Alyssa or Alyssa ASMR. I can't think of which one it is right now. Because she's my tried and true, and she has a style that's really good for me, for giving me tingles as well as relaxing me. But other people, like, sometimes if they go too slow, especially, I'm more likely to get anxious, but Alyssa does not roll that way. Over here on this side. Yeah. she always has her volume on at like full blast. Not always, she's doing better at that, but sometimes she'll do that, or I can just usually still at least hear it. And so it always makes me feel so uncomfortable. And then when people tell me they listen to a video, it makes me feel weird and uncomfortable, especially and mainly if people aren't like into ASMR. Even if people are, just because I know for me personally, I don't do the type of ASMR that I listen to because I am not. I mean, I could be able to, but I do my type of ASMR because it's the kind that I enjoy doing the most. So the kind I do enjoy doing the most isn't the kind that I personally listen to. It's not odd, isn't that weird? I don't know. I feel like it would also be hard to live up to my expectations and like what ASMR ASMR does. But mine is like more chill, and for me it helps me to be more relaxed. So I don't mind. I feel like I would be a lot more exhausted if I did more fast ASMR, like a bunch of different triggers all at once. But also Alyssa does like 5-minute videos or like shorter videos all the time. I like mine to be consistent in doing it for 15 minutes long. I'm very organized. It's my Virgo rising, what can I say? So I like to be able to do that type of content. Also, I don't know, maybe I would do maybe longer content as well. Not shorter, but longer content if I was able to, but I can't. Because I only have so much storage on my iPhone, and where I live, like, I've said this before in videos, where I have to turn off my Wi-Fi in order to upload videos, or else it will not load. Like, we have to have specific Wi-Fi in our apartment that we have, that my mom and I live in, which is ridiculous, but that's how a lot of apartments are. And just, it's so bad. We call it Spectrum. I don't know if any of you out there know about Spectrum, but if you don't, then you're lucky. It is awful. We get so many issues with Spectrum. It's crazy. And then do I have to do any down here? Because there's that one, and that one. Well, I gotta do this one, of course. So I'll do that one. Also, guys, I always feel like I say that I don't like reality TV, but sometimes I actually kind of do. It's a good way. You know what? Reality TV makes me feel so much better about myself. I think that's the main reason why I like watching it. I just feel so much better about myself and how I'm able to handle and carry myself. Because people are kind of crazy. I don't even want to say that. People just have unregulated nervous systems and don't know how to act and behave. And some people just, they know that they are more likely to get attention and airtime if they are hated. Isn't that weird how people who are like hated are also praised? Like these celebrities, like a big example of that is the Kardashians. People love the Kardashians, but also people like really hate them. And people won't stop talking about them, even though they hate them. I don't really talk about the Kardashians or anything online, but I personally don't like the Kardashians for many reasons. Some reality TV stars I could care less, not because they're rich. I don't care if you're rich, especially if you do good with your money, but like you do good and contribute good in the world. Which I'm not even saying you even have to, because technically it's your right to not have to. But yeah. I don't really want to choose a different color to color just because I don't like that would take too long. I feel like I could end the video early. I'll just use this to color over some of the other areas so that I can also keep talking. Yeah, so like there's only certain reality television I would watch. I don't watch The Bachelor, Bachelorette. It's too fake and it's just way too toxic. So any of that franchise I don't watch. So recently I've been watching All Stars, a show, and even like that is a strategy. Some of these other things like original